Good morning, twin flames, and welcome to you. It's about, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning here in Australia. Maybe 6, I'm not sure, between there. So I welcome you today. So I was going to do a normal divine masculine check-in, but then, I got the message that I need to be doing like a secrets from divine masculine reading. So they're not really secrets because it's what divine masculine could tell you, if he was in communication with you, or if he kind of wants you to know this anyway, you know what I mean? So it's a secret, the secret that's not a secret. Anyway, when I was pre-shuffling before, for the other decks that I was going to use, we got the Two of Cups coming out. So this is a beautiful, relationship between two people that is equal. And, you can see the mirroring going on there. They both have, equal love to give. They both, want to enjoy this sacred love together, with the Holy Union here. So I'm just going to turn my heater off because it's getting hot in here. Maybe that's a message. Maybe that's part of the message. It's getting hot in here. Take it how it resonates for you. So, if you are new to my channel, I welcome you very much. If you have been here before, hello, hi, how you doing? G'day, mate, as we say in Australia. We don't say it that often. Maybe usually on Australia Day we might say g'day, mate. But apart from that, yeah, we kind of laugh. I mean, I find g'day, mate funny because not many people really say it. But, some of the cool animals we have in Australia, if you haven't been here before, if you're ever thinking of coming to Australia, we have got koalas and kangaroos and emus and a whole heap of different bird life. We've got those wiggly, yucky things that I don't like to say what they are, but you know what I mean. Got lots of them too. Echidnas. Echidnas are really beautiful, and if you get to see one of those out in the wild, that's really special. I don't know, for me, like where I live, there's so many beautiful birds, and these birds, they come every morning, and I feed them. I mean, they're wild birds and they've got enough food in the wild, but I just like to watch them. So I feed them in the morning, and they're corellas and galahs. And then we also get magpies and crows, and we get eagles as well. And the eagles are huge, like really, really like massive in the sky. But the most beautiful thing, because I live near a water system, and so one of the most beautiful things that I get to see in the sky, like really high up, it looks like as if they're close to the sun, is pelicans. And pelicans, when they fly in the air really high up, is the most magnificent sight you'll ever see. So I just wanted to tell you about that. I don't know, birds are important for some reason. Messages coming in, divine masculine maybe coming in with messages. And I've just said that, and the Knight of Swords is here. So this is, coming in with messages, coming in. A male with a hasty personality is coming into your life slowly, and he may be popping in and out. Okay, that's funny. Notice I love how synchronicities happen. Notice how the pink higher heart chakra is here, and also, the purple denoting, the pineal, the pineal gland. What am I saying? It's too early. Oh my God. Please forgive me. The third eye. So, this telepathic communication as well as literal communication, heart connection. The twin flames have got a heart connection. And if you're in a twin flame relationship, you'll feel that. You'll feel not only the telepathy, but you'll feel the heart connection. If they text or call you, your heart may be bursting with joy, even their voice can change the way you feel when you hear it. It literally makes your chakras vibrate. And if that's not happening for you, I would suggest that you rethink who you think your twin flame is, because that's what will happen. It will ignite you. You'll feel ignited, okay? So let's have a look. These particular cards that I'm using are different to the Rider-Waite deck, so they do have different meanings than the usual tarot. Okay, so let's see secrets of divine masculine. I'm in a fun mood today. Hang on, let's say hi to Harry this morning. Hi, Harry. He was the one who wanted to do the sneaky reading. Secrets of divine masculine. Okay, I'm in a silly mood. Sorry. I'll try and rein it in a bit so we can get on with the reading. Okay, so he had an argument, or he's in the middle of having an argument about something he's deeply passionate about. Someone in his life has been a little bit malicious and trying to stir up trouble, and they don't want to back down. So it's kind of annoying because it's blocking this manifestation for divine masculine. So divine masculine, if you're listening today and you've been arguing with people, you need to let it go, because it's blocking the connection with your counterpart. It's blocking the twin flame connection. We have 2 cards here denoting that. It's blocking your ability to get to her because of the confusion that's coming up for you, and there's this inner turmoil about the situation. Okay, because your secret that you want to share with divine feminine is that you want to come in, in a sexy way. You don't want to come in you don't want to talk about problems. You don't want to talk about issues with her. You want to come in a sexy way. You want to be the bearer of good news. You want to tell her, how hardworking you are, and how you want to bring this sex appeal to her. Like, it's kind of like that warrior energy that he wants to bring in. It's like, I am a warrior and I can work and I can take care of you and I can, be your everything. And even though this is a traditional thing, it's important to understand that divine masculine likes to be in that role. Most divine masculines like to be a little bit in control, because it makes them feel, not control in a bad way, but just, able to buy divine feminine stuff or send her, something lovely. It doesn't have to be monetary. It might be an idea, or a cute little text, or abundance can be given in many different ways. Love can be given in many different ways. And so what he wants to say now is that I did have a transformation. I really did have a transformation. And, I'm feeling better in myself. Even though I know, divine feminine, you are having a little bit of a hard time in your current situation. Okay, so he knows that divine feminine is usually feeling, quite successful, quite wise, quite honest and devoted, loving and caring, but, she's been a little bit tired. We've been getting this theme coming across for the last couple of days. Divine feminine's a little bit tired. A lot of divine feminines are having to work more often. If they've got kids, they've had to, perhaps homeschool their children, or, spend time, a lot of them are spending time cleaning their house or renovating their house, or, doing all of that family stuff, in the current climate, trying to make sure there's enough food, there's enough money, there's enough resources for the people around her where she lives. Okay, but so he says, I understand that. I understand what you're going through, but my offer still stands. My offer of love is here, and it's not going anywhere. my offer still stands. And, you know, I'm going to care for you, Divine Feminine. I'm going to nurture you. I'm going to give your soul love. You know, I know that you've been emotionally vulnerable, and I know that you need attention from me. And so he's been enlightened by understanding what the Divine Feminine needs, because he also needs this. He also needs to be understood. He also can be vulnerable. He may not show it on the outer, but within him, the Divine Masculine can be vulnerable. And this is a beautiful thing, because this vulnerability is why you can fall in love. You know, with most people in our lives, we have some sort of boundary where we don't allow people in. Some really kind people do let people in, and they hurt us, you know. And of course, that's a whole nother topic about being hurt by people. But when you open your heart, or your heart chakra, you know, and you allow someone to love you, and you allow yourself to love them back, this is complete vulnerability. And this is something I said just recently about the Divine Masculine understanding that, you know, he has no choice with Divine Feminine. This is her. You know, he is her, she is him. They are just two different bodies with the same soul. Okay, so this, now we have this Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I can't come in for you as much as I'd like to, but the offer is still here. You know, this is someone offering engagement, offering, you know, a lifetime together, offering, you know, perhaps an engagement ring, you know, someone who wants to give Divine Feminine good news, but is still in their vulnerable state. You know, he's not coming through here as a king. He's coming here as a page. But this is a beautiful nurturing energy. You know, a lot of readers will say that the page, you know, oh, it's not really a good offer because it's a page, and the page is, you know, he's not a knight yet and he's not a king yet. But for me here, these two pages means that the Divine Masculine is vulnerable. You know, he has his heart space wide open for Divine Feminine, and it's the most beautiful energy, because then when he does this, he can take this leap of faith. He can be the fool, a fool for love. What's that song? Wise men say only fools rush in. You know, it's from, I think it's from I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by you know, an Elvis song. But he doesn't feel like a fool. He wants to be a fool for love. You know, we've got the Knight of Cups here as well. So, you know, we've got two knights and two pages. No kings here. But, you know, sometimes for me, the kings can be a little bit, I mean, although they're stable, they can still be a little bit controlling. And he doesn't want to be controlling at all. He wants to come in a fluid way. So he wants to make Divine Feminine feel as though she's also part of him. You know, a fair love, an equal love, where they stand together in love. You know, and perhaps this is under a religion together, or under a, you know, a certain spiritual belief that they have together, or, you know, perhaps they're going to come together in some way and change the world together because of the connection being so, you know, beautiful. You know, their energy can literally change the world. So he's trying to also say that for the longest time, he knows that this is going to work. Whether you know this or not, Divine Feminine, he knows it in his mind. Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups next to this. You know, this is achievement and hope, right? I love this card because it says everything is about to change for the better. Which, you know, is so beautiful, because above that, it says you are feeling disillusioned at this moment. So it's kind of like this, confusing two different phrases. On one hand you're feeling disillusioned, but everything's about to change for the better, and then there's achievement and hope. So this was a past energy where he was feeling like, is this going to work? Isn't this, maybe it's not going to work. How am I going to make it work? How am I going to make it work? Because he knows he wants it to work, but how do you make it work? How do you just put everything into place? If you live at a distance from one another, if you are from different cultural backgrounds, if you cannot get to one another, if money is an issue, if family is an issue, if one or more of the twins are already in relationships, how do you bring this together? It's a whole big kettle of fish. And he says, you know what? This kettle of fish, this kettle of fish is worth it, because no money, no other feeling in his life has made him feel like divine feminine has made him feel. Okay? Now there's good news about money here. This is coming, this has been being manifested by the universe for a long time. It says good news about money. You may even receive inheritance from a loved one, divine masculine. Wealth, or he may have received an inheritance from a loved one already. There is wealth and success coming through, coming in. Okay? Now, this card for me, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so, I use my gifts as I see fit, and so it may not resonate, and it may resonate with you. If you're not resonating with this reading, don't try and make it fit for you. Maybe it's coming up for you in a future time, or it could be a past energy. This reading, I will say, is timeless. A lot of my readings will say timeless, and if you feel guided to click onto them at that time, then that's when you should be clicking on them. I'm reading for a particular collective of twin flames. So anyway, this card here, I wanted to say, also denotes that someone around the divine masculine could be using drugs. Okay? Or medication. Too much medication. So that's a little FYI. If you talk to your divine masculine and you can let him know, just let him know. Like if you're not in separation and you do talk, from time to time or all the time, just say, is anyone around you using drugs? Maybe you can help someone here. That's the message that's coming through. Okay. So the secret is that divine masculine is very vulnerable. His heart is wide open, divine feminine. So please, please, please give him unconditional love. Give him this kind of love. Okay. So let's just get a few more and see what else he wants to say. The Fool just came out again. He's a fool for love. He is a fool for love. And he doesn't mind. He's not feeling in an energy where, he's a little bit scared, but he's not freaking out, He's not going, he's not freaking out. Okay. So I'm loving this energy that's coming through here. It's a really loving and warm energy. And in fact, it feels practical. He's not just being all airy fairy, oh, I'm in love, and oh, I'm going to come in and rush in like Elvis in those movies. You know how he rushes in with the guitar and he starts singing, and imagine that. Imagine your divine masculine, divine feminine came to you. A one for the money, two for the show. You know what I mean? Maybe it wouldn't be that song, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Oh dear. Okay, that's Harry's fault. Harry made me do it. Okay. If I'll try not to sing ever again, I promise. All right. Anyway, if you can imagine divine masculine coming through, in that Elvis kind of energy, he's kind of feeling like that, sexy like that, but he's also passionate, warrior. I'm going to work. I'm going to bring in the money. I'm going to, ooga booga. I'm going to... Yeah, it's really cute. It's not just cute. It's very sexy, and it's wow. It's Elvis meets caveman warrior. Yeah, Elvis meets caveman warrior. It's great. Yeah, so here it is. He's working really, really hard on abundance, okay? Because money is something that we all need, unfortunately, in this lifetime. So he's pre-planning here. He's working hard, and the Ace of Pentacles here is helping him bring this in. Ace of Pentacles is helping money to come in. The beginning of prosperity, security and stability, a monetary gain, financial improvements. We got this the other day. This is the universe supporting this union, supporting divine masculine. It's so exciting because we have the sun and it's in reverse. But this says to me that it's been, this warmth of abundance, this warmth of love, this warmth of the twin flame connection is coming in like a ray of sunshine. It's exciting. This is the first time I've felt excited by a reading, like really excited. I can feel it in my, in my chakras. My solar plexus is lighting up, that kind of thing. This card can also be associated with summertime. For some of you who are wondering about, union or moving in together or something, this can be associated with the summertime. All right. So then he also wants to say, this is a secret divine masculine, so he may not want you to know, but anyway, money is coming his way. All of the hard work that he's done is starting to pay off. And then this must be my favorite card in this deck. I just can't stop laughing at it. You will live a life of complete comfort and happiness. So, disclaimer, I can't promise you this. But apparently the card can. I love it. It's great. Notice the dream catcher in the background. This is dreams coming true, wishes coming true. Okay? So the strangeness of this is that the universe is supporting it all. Money is coming. Divine masculine's working hard in this warrior energy he is, right? And then there's this warning here that says, hey, do not be silly with your money. Do not be silly with your money. Do not invest in anything at this moment. Do not lend any money to anyone at this time, because there could be some financial loss or hardship. And this is because of that other energy that was hanging around earlier, this, argumentative energy. I'm feeling that really strongly. Okay, so the Strength card is here in reverse. So this is saying that divine masculine's having to be strong right now and pull his resources together to get through this patch. Or, he had to get through this little patch of hardship with money. For someone also around him, if he's been worrying about someone who's been unwell, it says a sickness will be overcome. And you have the strength. Strength will be with you through hard times. If you or anyone else becomes sick, divine masculine, you will have the strength to recover. So this is a beautiful card. So this is saying not only are you supported by abundance in the universe, but you also are supported, in a physical way. Okay, the King of Wands is here in reverse. This is finally, we were saying about pages and knights before, but this is now, we're in the King energy. It's in reverse. So we're moving into the King energy. Right now he's using his warrior energy for work. He's really getting himself into work. Perhaps he's being, also very practical with family things. But this king energy is someone who is very sexually passionate. You know, he may have done a lot of traveling, not necessarily overseas, but just, you know, in the car or on the train or on the bus, right? Not right now, but you know, in general, he may have. He's someone who's honorable and extremely kind to other people. He's athletic or sporty. It's a mature man, someone who is a fantastic advisor, you know, a leader type personality. Someone who is very generous and someone who takes action in the physical world to make their things happen. You know, it's like, ooga booga, I'm going to make my money. I'm going to, you know, be in control. And this is also someone who may have, this may not resonate, but someone who may have brown hair with blue or hazel eyes. So the universe is supporting divine masculine. He shouldn't be lending any money to anyone at this time. Okay? Anyone around him who becomes sick has the ability to get well, and it's the same if divine masculine has been unwell. He also has the ability to get well quickly. The universe is supporting him both financially and also physically. Okay, so one more short message on how he is emotionally now. Oh, there we go. Wow, King of Cups straight out, flew out. Okay, so he's balanced emotionally, he's balanced. This card denotes a mature man that has achieved a lot in his life. Someone who is very articulate, loving and sensuous, very intelligent, someone who likes to be around other people, sociable and very generous, someone who is loyal and also very responsible and warm-hearted. Okay, so the emotional state. Wow. The emotional state, we have the Three of Cups, and in this deck, the Three of Cups, this Three of Cups is regarding work. Okay, so his emotional state is regarding work at this time. It's the use of your skills in order to make money. Perhaps learning a new skill to make money. A new job or pay rise is about to come your way. Take that how it resonates. High achievement above all others. So whatever he's doing, he is, you know, perhaps high up in what he does. You know, he knows how to be a leader. And so we've got the Five of Pentacles coming up now, but in reverse. So this is that reminder for him to not lend money. Okay, because it could cause him some emotional grief if he lends money, because he may not get it back. Okay, so that's just that warning coming up again. Emotionally divine feminine. If you've sent him pictures or texts or words or memes or I don't know, if you are on social media in any way, shape or form, he is really looking at all of that stuff that you've sent to him. Okay, so he takes the time to slowly go over it. He really enjoys learning about you. You know, he might study your pictures for a long time. He might, you know, reread your messages over and over again, and it gives him power to do that. Not power in a bad way, but power in a beautiful way, because now guess where he's come to. When he does that, it makes him feel like the emperor. It makes him feel like he's in control of himself. Okay, so there's also a male spirit around him that's helping him. So this could be a past loved one who's crossed over, or it could be his, you know, angel guide or a guide or a spirit guide, or perhaps even God or whoever he believes in. Okay, but this person is coming through very, very strongly, and he may not be aware of this, but they are, you know, around him. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, so this, whoever this person is that's coming in, okay, they're trying to say that they want to tell divine masculine that they love him very much. For some divine feminines, you also have a male figure around you. They are coming through trying to get your attention. If you've seen, flickering lights, or if you've seen, if you've been in your house and things have moved and you haven't moved them, you put your keys down on the bench and then, they're in a different place. These can be messages from the other side, seeing feathers or seeing angel numbers, right? This can mean that someone is around you trying to give you a message. Pay attention to what comes up for you, as in, if you feel guided to pick up a book, and read it, or if you feel guided to watch a certain movie, there could be a message in those things for you, because this male spirit guide or past loved one that's crossed over is really trying to get your attention. Then this is for both divine masculine and feminine right now. This person is very wise and knowledgeable. They're trying to give you some kind of advice. And what I'll do is, it's not going to resonate for all of you, but for those of you who are wondering what's coming through, I'll just give you, for those that are guided to stay on for the reading now. Okay. Okay, so the message here is, it's very beautiful. Okay, so they see you, whoever's listening now for this message from Spirit. They're saying you're creatively gifted, you're business minded, you're active and a great organizer of others, and you love nature. But why aren't you coming into yourself? Why aren't you using your passions? Why aren't you being passionate right now? They can see there's a little bit of struggle here. Okay, so the message is that they love you. They don't want you to have low self-esteem anymore. Something in the past created you to have low self-esteem, and they're asking you now to believe in yourself. You can do anything you want to if you believe that you can. They're saying usually you have a strong constitution. You're stronger than your being right now. You need to come back into that loving heart space. You need to stop being in your head, or in your, not in your ego, but you need to stop worrying and come into this space of knowing that everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to work out fine if you just believe in yourself. Right? There's a message here, and they're saying, from the higher realms, that you may not be able to see this yet, but there is good news coming about money. Money will come your way soon. If you were thinking about doing a business deal, the answer is a yes. Fortune is just around the corner. There's this beautiful energy of a gift, like a gift of money, or a gift of time, or a gift of abundance coming in. And then they also want to say that they love you very much, and they will never stop loving you, and that they're always there. So if you know who this is, it's probably an old friend or family member, but they are remembering some of the celebrations that they had when they were alive with you. Okay? They're remembering some of the family gatherings, the family celebrations, the family happiness. And for some of you, this relates to children, or perhaps if it's, or perhaps you were children together, if it's a brother or sister, or perhaps it could be a parent, and they're saying, they love children. Whoever this is loves children. They love children. You could be their child even. Right? So the last beautiful message that this guide or this past loved one wants to say to you is that take this how it resonates, because it won't resonate for all of you, but there is something related to a fair-headed woman with blue or green eyes. They want to tell you that this person in your life, you can trust them. They are loving and caring. They are honest and devoted. They have a gift of wisdom, and that they are highly successful. And this could be you. If that sounds like you, they're telling that message to you. So I'll say that again. There's a fair-headed woman with blue or green eyes who is loving and caring, honest and devoted, has a gift of wisdom, and is successful. Okay, so if you know someone like that, they're telling you that that person is okay for you. Okay, and then they say, I'm sorry that I passed away. For those of you who it's not a spirit guide, this is a past loved one trying to connect now. And they're saying they're okay. They've transformed for the better. Okay? I'm sorry you had to suffer. I'm sorry that you haven't been able to get communication. Okay, we've got this energy here of a widow or a single female. Okay, so for some of you, you could, the person could have left someone on the earth as a widow. They could be, I don't know, just take it how it resonates. So I'll read the cards so then you know exactly what we're dealing with here. A widow or a single female, a strong woman that fights for what she believes in, a woman you should not underestimate at any time. Okay, so they're talking, in one breath they're talking about someone around you that you can trust and who's wonderful, and then they're also trying to bring up someone who's still living, that is maybe a bit more cutting with their words, it could have been someone they left behind. Okay, so they're just trying to give someone needs to hear this message, so I'll just keep going for a moment. Okay, so they're just saying that you need to know that there's going to be new beginnings. There could be a new job opportunity coming, or gaining qualifications. You may even get a promotion at work. So they're trying to tell you your future. Okay? They're also trying to say that people are taking advantage of your kindness, and it's you that's feeling this burden. And these burdens can start affecting your health. So do not take on other people's burdens. Okay, they're saying, I'm here to help you through a time, if you're going through a difficult time. I can see generosity is coming from another, and I believe it could be this fair-headed woman here. Outstanding debts will be paid. Okay, so they're just saying it's okay, don't worry. Especially about money, don't worry. There's an end of hard times, and if you work hard, success will come your way. If you take the harder path, you will achieve more, so don't go the easy way. Okay, they don't want you overthinking or to have anxiety. They don't want you thinking that people around you are going to hurt you. They don't want you feeling depressed about anything. They want you to come into this joyous, loving space. Okay? They want you to move forward. Stop being stagnant. Move forward. Know that there is conquest over difficult odds. You can start to become more motivated and optimistic if you literally just change your mind to doing so. You have all the determination to get through your fears. There will be victory. You will achieve great things. Yeah, and then we have a really beautiful last card from this message from Spirit. It's a great time for communicating with others. Don't hide away from the world. Communicate. Talk to other people. There's pleasure and happiness. You know, this is the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment card. They're supporting you from the higher realms. Okay? They're supporting you from the higher realms. I want to get a love message now. Okay, I'm putting the past loved one to the side now, or the you know, the spirit guide that was coming through there. I hope if that, you know, if that didn't resonate for you, it's fine. It's only going to be for a small few amount of people. But I just want to see what, because this is a divine masculine reading, I want to see what his love messages are for you now, divine feminine, and then I'll close the reading out because I've gone for 40 minutes already. And I was only going to do a short video, but someone needed to hear that today. So even if it only helps one person and you know that someone loves you in spirit, then that's fine. I did my job today. Okay. If you want a personal reading from me, to connect with your twin flame or soulmate, or, you know, a general reading, or, you know, help with anything, my email is below in the description box. Okay. I usually get readings out within 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. So, you know, if you feel guided to me, I'd love to connect with you. And divine masculine. Sorry, I'm in such a fun mood today. Okay, so even though he's got his heart space open, he says there's just something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. Okay. Some divine masculines are truly sorry. I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. If they said something or did something, they're sorry. Okay. Then they say, I keep myself busy with the things I do, but every time I pause, I still think of you. Okay, so they're busy manifesting this abundance, going to work perhaps, going back to work perhaps. Wow, the next two messages will blow your mind, divine feminine. I can't wait for the day we will start living our life together. There you go. And the last message for today is very beautiful. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. Wow. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. You can't make that up. They're the High Priestess 1111 cards. I think they're my favorite cards. The other cards I was using is my Sneaky Cheeky deck, which came to me in plastic wrap with no name. It was like a no-name brand. You know, no name brand, and then just the normal Rider-Waite decks is what I use as well for my readings. Well-being messages, one for divine feminine and one for divine masculine. Okay, divine feminine, to allow well-being, I must be in joy. In the same way you cannot set your radio tuner to 98.6 and receive the songs playing on 101 FM, you must set your own vibrational tuner to one of well-being. Feelings of love, joy, passion, exhilaration, fun, interest are indications of your vibrational match to well-being. Okay, so when you're feeling those good emotions of love, joy, passion, exhilaration, fun and interest, it means that you are vibrationally matching to being well. So that's great. Divine masculine. I look for more reasons to appreciate. Okay, there's the fish. The fish is knowledge. Fish represent knowledge. There are two fish there, so I'm feeling as though he's gaining knowledge at this time. This card says, the more I appreciate, the better I feel. The better I feel, the more I appreciate. I am allowing who I am to flow through me. The more I allow who I am to flow through me, the better I feel. And those are the well-being cards from the teachings of Abraham, well-being cards, Esther and Joe Hicks. Okay, look at the beautiful bird on the front. That's how you should be feeling every day. Divine feminine, divine masculine. La la la. We could do Elvis again. We won't. We won't do Elvis again. No, no, no. It would be funny though. Oh my goodness. This is for both twins. Look. Wow, the bird. Physical well-being is only one good thought away. Yes, it is. You can change your mind in any moment. Okay? You could have every disease known to man with you today. And if you choose different feeling thoughts tomorrow, they could all leave your body. Wow. No, a disclaimer. I'm not promising this. This the card. The card is saying this. Okay. The key is to not give any unwanted thing much attention. So if it doesn't feel good, turn your attention somewhere else. That's true. If there's a person or place or thing in your life that you don't like, do not put your attention onto it. Put your attention on what you do want, not what you don't want. Otherwise, you'll be manifesting what you don't want. Okay? So your thoughts plus your action equals creation. Thoughts plus action equals creation. So whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Think good thoughts, okay? So this is why I have Harry with me every day to remind me to have fun, to be happy, to stay in my joy as much as possible. You know, to not actually physically kill the people who you are stuck in lockdown with. That's a little joke. That was a joke. You know what I mean? So try and get into this energy, you know, try and go to the hardware store and buy locks to put on the doors so that you can lock yourself away from the people who you live with that you don't want to talk to. Okay? Is that a good joke for the day? Anyway, I'm sending you all love, peace and light. I've gone for nearly, goodness, too long. I love you all so much. If you need to reach out to me, don't forget that I am in the description box below. I would love to help you with your situation. I have helped some twins reunite lately, so that's been very exciting. And well, they've helped themselves reunite, but I've just, you know, given them a little bit of guidance. And that is my joy. That's my joy, to help you get into union with your twin flame, or to help you through any difficult time that you feel you need help with. Okay, so if you're feeling stuck, reach out to me. If you don't know if you need me, you can still reach out to me and say, Nat, do I need you? Okay, so have a wonderful day. The star sign readings, the horoscopes are up already, so they're already done for the second half of April. And if you've come across this reading and you know the date stamp is wrong, don't worry about that. This is a timeless reading for whenever you click on it. So sending love, light and peace. Have a wonderful day, night, afternoon or morning, wherever you are. And Harry says goodbye and I say goodbye. Bye. Bye.